Hey everyone and welcome. Let's start this video with HESTER's announcement, who was considered one of the favorites to win his pro card at North American Championship and a great future prospect in open bodybuilding. Well, he just dropped out of the show that was scheduled in 4 weeks' time because he has been battling with mental health and anger issues. Not only Chris will not be competing at North Americans, he is stepping away from bodybuilding and fitness industry for some time to solely focus to get some therapy and mental health so that he can come back in a much improved version of himself. Coming to Tampa Pro. Congratulations to Iain for winning the show and earning another Olympia qualification. We do have another great fight on our hands in a week. Iain previously stated that he is going to compete at Texas Pro no matter what the result of Tampa Pro is. If that's the case, then Texas will be a real test for Iain's potential. Steve Kuclo is definitely looking in a great shape, and the time off from competing really helped him bring out his best. After watching Tampa Pro, one thing is for sure: competitors must start taking Nick Walker seriously. Nick Walker will be better at the Olympia and the Arnold than New York Pro. But even if we put Nick from New York Pro at Tampa Pro lineup yesterday, he would have won the show. And what does that mean? Nick is beating a guy who placed 7th at the Olympia last year. He just keeps getting better at a frightening pace, and these progress pictures mark 7 weeks out of the Arnold and 9 weeks out of the Olympia. The same goes for James Hollingshead, who intentionally sat out of the Olympia last year despite qualifying because he needed more size. He has a great record of bringing top-notch conditioning in back-to-back shows and combine it with one full off-season of training and quality muscle gains, and he is gonna be dangerous. Still over 290 pounds and condition improving every week. The battle between Iain and Steve at Texas will also decide where Steve Kuclo stands right now, because if he wants to win the Arnold this year, he must dominate the entire Texas Pro lineup first. That's an ideal waistline 9 weeks out of the Olympia for Patrick Moore. Great strategy, making his strong points even stronger to create an even better illusion on stage. As we all know, Patrick doesn't have the biggest set of legs, but with vacuum and those flaring lats, he can make them appear bigger on stage. After all, bodybuilding is subjective and it's an art of illusion, perfecting your physique so that the eyes are automatically drawn towards you. Patrick is one of those guys who can bring classic lines to the stage, and with added size, he can make big jumps in placings. It blows your mind that Derek Lunsford is a 212 competitor. Striated glutes at 9 weeks out of the Olympia. Hani and Derek are bringing the heat this year, and the Olympia 212 will be wild. In his guest posing, he easily looks 20 to 30 pounds over the 212 limit. Just massive, thick and wide. His triceps are striated and he will be ready 3 to 4 weeks out mark from the Olympia. This is the trend of all athletes spread by Hani Ramon. I'm sure the winning champ Shaun Clarida is doing everything in his power to hold on to that 212 title, but after watching Derek's current form, all top competitors must have lost some sleep. I hope Shaun Clarida posts some recent photos to hype up the Olympia a bit more, because at 16 weeks out, when he guest posed at 200 pounds, it was an unbelievable sight. Steve Laureus explains that the reason he missed his peak at Tampa Pro was due to extra 15 pounds of water he retained from flight. It was not a matter of him dieting for a short duration, as he just wanted to surprise his fans by entering Tampa Pro at the last minute. If that's the case, then Steve must compete at Texas in a week, because that's more than enough time to get rid of that extra water. Although Steve didn't comment on his next show, Logan Franklin left an interesting comment on Steve's post. Steve already looking a lot better than what he brought at Tampa Pro, and we might see an incredible battle at Texas Pro in a week. Ending the video with Big Ramy. A lot of fans have been complaining that they didn't see much from Ramy in terms of training and physique updates throughout the year. But it's great to see that the champ putting out more content as we get closer to the Olympia. Ramy is the most exciting bodybuilder on the planet right now, and he will be joining Dennis James very soon. Last year, they accomplished great things with just 3 weeks of training. Imagine what's coming our way with 8 weeks of intense training. Hit the thumbs up button if you like the video and smash the subscribe button if you wanna come back for more. Thank you.